But we will talk about this. Brian, play video number 1 in the link of the MMA news. There was a dirty boxing event at the weekend, which is Mike Perry's promotion, I believe. And
can't wait to see you compete. The White House can't wait to see it.
I know. I really hope it happens. Dana, bro, please, bro. Please. I'm training. I feel great. I'm healthy. And I'd be so honored to represent our country and do what I do best.
Thoughts?
I think he really wants to do it. I think he is really trying to actually get that fight. And, I think John is kind of a mastermind in his own crazy way, right? He does some outlandish shit, but when it comes to kind of waiting for the right moments to spring back up and to get back into action, he's patient. He doesn't care about sitting on the sidelines and having people kind of talk shit about him and bash him for ducking people. Then it's like, oh, the Alex Pereira fight might make sense. Oh, the White House is coming up, out of retirement. I'm back. And I think the UFC is just testing him and really kind of making sure that he's going to get in the gym. He's going to be training. He's going to be committed to it. I think we're going to see John Jones fighting at the White House.
Oh, really? Really? I don't know about that, but here's what I would say, and maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. Say, okay, send him a contract for Tom Aspinall. So that you want to fight? There you go. You were supposed to fight last year. I mean, it's pretty simple. Obviously, there's the whole Cyril Gahn situation and the mess there. But if I'm running the organization, I'll say, yeah, okay, you want to come back at heavyweight? There you go. There's the fight that was promoted. There's the fight that was spoke about. There's the fight that you ducked, or whatever you want to call it, whatever terminology you want to use. You want to come back, have that fight. And obviously, there's the whole talk of Pereira. But I just don't know, like, not fighting Tom when he's the champ and then retiring and coming back and fighting someone else
who's not a champion. I think you're right. I think that's where it becomes a big loophole, because then what does Pereira do? Does he have to vacate the 205 belt to move up to heavyweight, which we've seen all these other fighters have to do in the last year, is if you're going to bump up and challenge for, and that's not even it. I guess he wouldn't though, because he's not challenging for another belt. It would just be a random super fight. But I agree that the Tom stuff is still unfinished business, but unfortunately he's got to settle his business with Cyril Gahn. If that can happen sooner than later, that is something they could do, Michael, where they could be like, all right, you can get that fight, but
shocking underdogs, big knockouts, and lightning fast submissions. That's the beauty of the UFC. Every card's got a fight where the odds don't tell the whole story, and that's where the money's made at MyBookie. This weekend's card is stacked with chances to do it again. And on MyBookie, you get all the action, fight props, live betting, and boosts that turn good calls into big payouts. If you still haven't tried MyBookie, what are you even doing? Use the code BELIEVE and your first bet up to $500 is fully covered. It's insured. And if you miss, you get it right back with your bet back bonus.